Education in its broadest sense is any act or experience that has a formative effect on the mind, character, or physical ability of an individual. The Assam Valley School was established by the Williamson-Mager Group on 11 February 1995. Since its inception, it has celebrated 13th Founders Day, and this year the aviators will be celebrating their 14th founders. So, what is so special about founders? Every aviator knows that. There's something about founders that makes you want to give your best. There's something about founders that leads you to walk that extra mile, that at the end of every day, you wish you had another hour or so to make a mark. The spirit of founders envelops you. You can even breathe it in the air around you. You carefully cross the T's and dot the I's, not caring if anyone would actually know the difference. Because to you, every job well done brings a glow of satisfaction, and every failure makes you want to try again. When it comes to founders, we aviators acquire an all-new aura. Our steps seem to no longer drag. Hard work suddenly seems a familiar term to us. Our gait is now redoubled with pride, and finally, we are all set to walk the road to founders. From the tiny tots of the primary school to the young adults of class 12, everyone is united towards achieving one goal: to make founders a grand success. Be it catering, maintenance, laundry, or security, everything is taken care of. The hand that rocks the cradle may be invisible, but it plays a very important role in the life of every aviator. The AVS film unit, for the first time ever, brings to you an attempt to capture every moment and every effort that goes into the preparation and making of Founders 2009. Aviators rise to the warm winter sun at the crack of dawn and proceed to the field to train vigorously for various events of the Inter-House Athletics Championship. The finals of the few selected events is eventually displayed as a part of the annual track and field meet during the Founders Day celebrations. We practice with grit and determination, some of us set to topple old records and engrave our names in the record books, while others hoping to make significant contributions towards their houses. The young, aspiring athletes of AVS are offered a chance to participate in various events, wherein their talent can be put to test. Events are divided into two broad categories, track and field, comprising of both short distance and long distance events, and events such as long jump, high jump, triple jump, and putting the shot. The aerobic display is going to be a fascinating addition to the athletics meet this year. 73 girls with Mrs. Ranjana Rai are set to accept the challenge and form the first ever aerobic squad of AVS. They have been practicing steps such as basic, grapevine, lunges and crisscross, and also some power steps like star hop jump. After many rigorous workout sessions, the aerobic squad is all set to thrill the spectators. All four brother-sister houses also participate in a march past. Perfect hand coordination and synchronized foot movements is what every house tries to achieve through dedicated practice sessions. Finally, on the main day, all four squads will be ready to march in perfect camaraderie. Namaskar, Padmashan, Gaumukha Ashan and Mashandra Ashan refer to the traditional physical and mental disciplines in yoga. All the children of classes 3 to 5 are to display these ashes on the Athletics Day during the Founders' Day celebrations. While all of this is in action, simultaneously we also have our talented riders who diligently practice for their equestrian events, which is also a part of the final day display. Each year, the chief guest for the event is escorted by 6 to 8 riders led by the riding captain. The riders lead the way with luminous mashals in their hand. This also amounts to numerous practice sessions to achieve perfection. The Merchant of Venice is not just an ordinary Shakespearean creation for us aviators. It is the first attempt of this young school at staging a complete Shakespearean play at its founders. Though this venture is highly ambitious, it is backed up by the hard work and determination of the cast, crew, and the directors. The journey of staging MOV was tedious, but on the other hand, it was a marvelous learning experience for all the budding actors. The play staged by our school is an adaptation of Merchant of Venice by Mr. D.Com Bhuya and Mr. Kevin O'Brien. It is a perfect blend of Shakespearean and contemporary English to suit the needs of comprehension of the audience.
If I stay any longer, I'll see even more of a fool.
If I stay any longer, I'll seem even more of a fool. I feel and I strongly hope that this play will be a grand success. It is not for me that the play will be a success, not for our theatre consultants, Mr. D.Com Bhuya and Ms. Zarifa Wahid. I'm much grateful to them for the immense help that they gave. It will be because of these kids. And if they've worked hard, and if they've worked honestly, and if they've worked sincerely, man, Merchant of Venice is going to rock. Thank you.
I believe the kids are, as of now, are doing a good job. First of all, they are very committed. Now the production team has also come in. The sets are slowly, getting shaped, and very soon we'll be starting practice with lights, sound, and on with the sets and all that.
I am very sure that they are really going to create magic on stage. They are all very good actors, and what I feel from my experience, they need to watch good plays. They should go out from their school premises and watch plays outside, done by professional production houses. And I'm very positive and very happy being invited here to be a part of the Merchant of Venice family. God bless.
For the very first time, AVS will witness an open-air theatre production most popularly known as the Mobile Theatre in Assam. The Assamese Dramatic Society is staging an Assamese dance drama called The Wonderful Bird Ketikli and the Prince. This drama depicts the love story between a human and a bird and the emotional barriers that finally result in a tragic resolution. The mystery and magic of the play is enhanced by the talented actors and the intelligent script writing. The sets and props add another dimension to the atmosphere.
This time for Founders 2009, I have chosen a story. Rather, it is my imagination. It is a world of fantasy. So I am trying to present a fantasy world, a world of fantasy, like a love between the prince and the bird. I am sure that audience will definitely enjoy it.
Drawing a parallel and a contrast between realism and fantasy. We all grew up listening to the story of Ali Baba. Let's relive the magic of the folktale being staged by the junior school. The play depicts greed, charm, deceit, robbery, wit, and fortune.
Hello everyone. It's been 1.5 months of grueling practice with these young children who've enjoyed every moment of the time that they've been here. With music, dance, drama, very challenging. Some of the children have shown exemplary behavior, as also those children who are weak in studies, I find they know the entire script. So it's been a great learning experience for some of these children, as also for the staff who worked as a team together to bring all this together. I wish each one a very happy, successful 14th Founders Day.
The music and dance departments always put up a concert of music and dance every year during the Founders. This year too, they are zealously putting in many dedicated hours to make this year's concert of music and dance even better than the previous years. The talented musicians of AVS are preparing for an Indian instrumental music performance which will include many instruments like the sitar, violin, sarod, Hawaiian guitar and santoor.
I hope that the originality of the music will be appreciated by one and all. That I am and my students are all confident, and they are practicing hard, and they're doing it very seriously, very nicely, and I am sure they will be liked and appreciated by everyone. Thank you very much.
The tabla maestros are preparing to astonish the audience with various compositions like Dupali Uthan, Kaida, Gat, Tukra and Rela among others. The young vocalists can be heard singing melodiously many ragas and bhajans during the practice sessions. The Western Music Department has the pianists artistically making their fingers dance on the keyboard, creating music to soothe the soul. The Western Music Choir, under the guidance of Mr. Dinya Antia, is preparing to enthrall and captivate the audience with many songs. The sopranos, altos, bass and tenors are united in their many voices to create music which is overwhelming. The dance department is not very far behind. This year, the talented dancers of AVS are preparing to mesmerize everyone with various dance items of the age-old forms, Hotriya and Bharatnatyam, and a new style of dancing called the creative dance. The age-old classical dance form of Assam called the Hotriya Nrittya will be performed by dedicated dancers from classes 6 to 12. The Bharatnatyam dancers too are working religiously to perfect each and every graceful movement along with expression and timing.